Yesterday was so much fun. So that means I've hit 3 of the 4 outdoor ice skating rinks. Hello my friends and happy Friday. Welcome or welcome back. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Sarah Jane. I make vlogs about life in my 30s, living in DC. So if that type of content interests you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe because it really helps support my channel. I'm like trying to get my makeup brushes out. We're starting the vlog. We're kind of starting the vlog late. It's already 5:45 p.m. on a Friday, and I find that that's just kind of what I do on weekend vlogs, because like I make sure like during the day that I'm taking care of everything that I need to take care of for work, so that I can just like, you know, relax at a good time on a Friday. So anywho, right now though, we're getting ready. We are going to a happy hour with Georgetown. I finished Georgetown. I was like in a grad degree, in a public relations grad degree, the last couple years, 2.5 years to be exact. I finished in December, but they only have commencement once a year, and that's in the spring in May. So I'm kind of just chilling. Haven't actually walked, but I'm like officially done with my degree. And during that final semester, it was super challenging. Like oh my gosh, it was definitely the most challenging part of my academic career I've ever had. So I have this thing called First Fridays where you just go to happy hour with like people from the program, and I haven't been in a while, so I'm gonna go tonight. I'm really excited. So that is why we are getting ready at the moment. Everyone, and happy Saturday. Yesterday was fun. So we didn't stay super long at Crimson, probably for like an hour and a half. There have been times when I've hung out with my Georgetown classmates, and we've like went out and like went to karaoke after and got food and all this kind of stuff. This time I was kind of more relaxed. Hi. It was my first time going to a happy hour in a long time, probably before I started Capstone, because once I was in Capstone it was like a lot. So it was nice just to kind of like dip my foot in again and like socializing with some of my classmates again, because I do socialize with them one-on-one, just not really like school events, if that makes sense. But yeah, so we stayed for about an hour and a half. I got a paper plane. That's like my favorite drink there. It's so good. The bartenders there make it so well. And afterwards we came back. It's probably, I don't know, like 9 p.m. when we got back. We ordered a pizza. It was delicious, and we watched Schitt's Creek. So it was like a fabulous like chill Friday night, which was really nice, because then I woke up today not hungover and still had my whole Saturday ahead of me, which is like the one thing about like going out on a Friday night. Like if I'm gonna go out any night, I feel like I want to go out on a Saturday night like in the future, because that way if you're hungover you can just rot on Sundays. So then I woke up this morning, went to the gym, had a quick little workout, ran for a little bit, did some legs, and now I'm here. So I ordered bagels from Tyson's Bagels. Honestly, if you've ever lived in New York or love New York City bagels, Tyson's Bagels is probably one of the best bagels you can get in the area that's similar to a New York City bagel. There's also other like really good bagel shops, like Call Your Mother's amazing, but like it's not like classic New York, if you get what I mean. So I ordered that. It should get here in DoorDash very soon, and now I'm just kind of like relaxing, taking it slower this morning. I think I'm gonna read for a little bit and finish up Gossip Girl book 4, because I'm worth it. I'm pretty sure this is worth it. just finished reading Gossip Girl because I'm worth it. I don't know, I wasn't really a fan of this one. This one took me like four or 5 days. What's today's date? 5 days to read, which is crazy because all the other books only took me like 2 days, maybe 1 day to read. So I wasn't as big of a fan as this one. So I'm gonna probably give this one 2.5 stars, honestly. In this book, so okay, a couple of things happen in this book. First, Blair like cuts off all of her hair, which is crazy, and she meets an older guy because like she flunked her interview with Yale, so she's like trying to do a backdoor way, and it's an older guy, and he's like trying to like get in her pants essentially, and she's like 17, right? Like that's just disgusting that a 38-year-old is getting with a 17-year-old, like ew. But besides that, like it felt very like underdeveloped and boring, so something that should have probably been like a spicy moment in the book just didn't really like feel like it was there. Serena and Aaron are together at the beginning of this book, but then break up kind of like in the middle of it. They're just really different people. I'm surprised they even got together in the first place because Aaron is all about like being natural and chill and relaxed, and that's just not Serena. So I thought that was interesting. I feel like Serena is like slowly coming into herself in this book, and I feel like probably in the next book it'll really start to show. I'm like accepting who she is because I think in all the books leading up to this, she's been trying to like play catch up for being gone for so long. Nate goes to rehab for his drug problem, and that's where Georgiana finally gets introduced. I didn't like Georgiana in the TV series. I just wasn't really a fan, and I'm also equally not really a fan of her in the books either. She just like has really big drug problems, but she's like, oh Nate, you're so cute, blah blah blah. So anyways, that kind of happens. She does seem less manipulative though in the book than she does in the show. In the show, she's super manipulative. Maybe that comes out later. We only see her like near the tail end of the book. I do think the most interesting storyline is probably Dan and Vanessa in this book. So at the beginning, they're dating, and Dan gets his poem published because Vanessa like submits it as a surprise into the New Yorker, which I thought was really cool. The part where like Vanessa's film gets put on at a background of a fashion show, and it's written as if it's like the main piece of the New York fashion show, that to me like was very stupid. Like they acted like the clothes didn't matter, and Vanessa's film was this whole big thing, and like please get real. That would never happen in real life. The clothes are the reason for the fashion show. There are other things that are important, but like a high schooler's film playing in the background is not it. So anyways, that is Gossip Girl book 4. I am not gonna read the next Gossip Girl book. If you haven't watched my other vlogs, essentially I was able to get the whole series of Gossip Girl, maybe besides like 1 or 2 books, at the thrift store for like 20 bucks, which I was super excited about. That was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And so I've been like binge reading them, but I think I like these books because they are like really light and fun. I do think now that I've read 5 of them, because I also read the prequel, I think I need something that's a little bit heavier on the plot. There's just like not like a whole lot going on in these books besides following their lives, which is great if I want something really light, but I think I feel a yearning for something that's a little bit more developed. So I think I'm gonna pick something else. Let's go look at my bookshelf. So we have a whole section down here dedicated to all the Gossip Girl books that I've already read. And then up here, these are the ones that I still have left to read that I got from the thrift store. I'm not gonna go to the next one. I'm just not feeling it. And then these are the other books on my TBR that I still have to read. And I think I wanna pick something from here. I think I'm actually gonna go with A Curse for, whoop. So I actually think I'm gonna go with this book. This is A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. It's the 3rd book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. This actually came out a couple months ago. I think it came out in October, and I've been meaning to get it and I never did. These are the UK covers because I think they're absolutely stunning. But I really do like these series. It is still on the light side, but it has more of a plot going on. So I think it's like a perfect transition because it's not too heavy on fantasy, and it has romance, but it's still also like really light, which I think I need. All right, I am currently getting ready. I'm going to go run a couple errands, and then Trey and I are gonna have a little date night tonight. We are going to dinner and a movie. Honestly, I cannot remember the last time I went to the movie theater with him. I mean, I have been to the movie theater maybe twice in the past half year. Once was to go see the Barbie movie, the other one was the Taylor Swift Eras tour, but both those times I went with a girlfriend. But like, I can't honestly remember the last time him and I went to go see a movie together. So we're gonna go see Argyle because I love Henry Cavill, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. And I just thought it'd be kind of nice, a nice like chill date night. We have like a theater and like tons of restaurant options right next to us, so it'll be super easy. We don't have to like, you know, do anything crazy, which I'm looking forward to. As for my errands, first I am gonna swing by, what errands do I need to run? I really want to swing by Anthropologie. I want a new candle for the bathroom. I kind of want to see if they have anything that smells good. I also kind of want to look at their earring section because my friend recently got earrings from them and they were so cute. And then I need to go by Sephora. My powder is out of stock. Or my powder, I just used up all my powder. I have the One Size Translucent Ultimate Setting Powder. It's this. I've actually used this for like, this is my second empty of this, which is saying something. Obviously I really like it. I used to use the Kylie Jenner translucent powder, and then that stint of time where she like had her pull her makeup line off the shelves, I had to find something else, and I ended up using One Size, and I've just used it ever since, and I really like it. So I'm going to buy a Sephora to get that, and then I might swing by the bookstore. I love me a good bookstore run. I have a gift card that my friend gave me for my birthday, and I kind of think I might want to pick up the second book in the Sarah J Maas Throne of Glass series. I read Throne of Glass last summer, loved it, and I just like haven't gotten around to picking up the second book. Usually at Target they have them, that they seem out of stock. So actually I'll probably check Target first because they're usually on sale, and if not, I will go by Barnes. I also need to pick up the Britney Spears memoir because that's what we're reading for our book club, and book club is in 2 weeks and I want to read that, so I need to pick that up. And then if I have any time left over, I might go by the thrift store. I'm telling you guys, I just love thrifting now. I can spend forever in the thrift store. It's honestly a problem. So we'll see, because we're trying to get an early dinner. Our movie is at 7, so we want to get like dinner on the earlier side. I think we're probably going to go to this place called Ted's. There's multiple Ted's located in DC, so it's anything special, but I will say if you go to Ted's for brunch, they have the most fabulous cinnamon rolls. I'm obsessed with them, and they usually sell out, so you gotta go kind of early in the morning. But anyways, I just wanted to take a second to chat about like February and January. I didn't really film this during my February reset, but I forgot, since I haven't done resets in a while, how to kind of do those videos. And usually at the beginning of the videos I reflect on the previous month, and I just forgot to do that. So I just want to take a time here now to talk about it. Now that we're in the beginning of February, we are officially in our last month of winter, which thank God. January was a hard month for me. And I know everyone says that because of like the cold and all that kind of stuff, but just like personally, there were things going on in my life that were outside of my control that made it a really challenging month. And I didn't realize how hard of a month it was for me until I was journaling the other night, and I kind of reflected on the month of January, and I'm like, wow, January really sucked. And the worst part is like, I tried to have a good January. Like, I was reading like the Evergreen book by Lydia Millen and really focusing on going on long walks and embracing nature and, you know, doing all the things that you're supposed to do. And I was like watching YouTube videos about like hibernation in January and taking, you know, time to slow down, and it just wasn't working. It was still just a really crappy month. So yeah, I just want to say that if you had a really bad January too, I feel you. You are not the only one, for sure. And just try to go into, I'm going into February with like really hopeful energy. once again, last month of winter, and it's the month of love. And that doesn't mean just love with your partner, love for yourself. With everything that happened this month to me, that's kind of like what I'm focusing on, is love for myself and like loving myself enough to care about me and certain things that are going on. So I am focusing on that this month, and I just wanted to share that. It is so bright, so I am so sorry. The sun is like right there. Ran and did some errands, went to Anthropologie, got a candle for the bedroom, went to Sephora, replaced my face powder. I did not get a chance to go to Target. There's actually lots of like little knickknacks that I needed to get at Target because, but I ran out of time because now I need to go back home so Trey and I can get ready for our date night. I think we're gonna go to Ted's Bulletin for dinner. We have not been in a while, and then we're gonna go to the 7 o'clock showing of Argyle, which I'm excited about. So I will probably just go to Target tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday. Yesterday was so much fun. So after dinner, we went to go see Argyle in the theater, and I really enjoyed it. I feel like it's getting not a lot of good reviews from critics, but that people who've actually seen it, who aren't like movie critics, like really enjoyed it. Essentially, you're following the main character who is an author, and she has this series about a spy named Argyle who like does really awesome spy stuff, but these books have the ability to like foretell like what has actually happened, and so the directorate wants to get a hold of her because they think that she can tell what's gonna happen next, and she's being hunted, and this other spy is like helping her. And Henry Cavill plays Argyle. I love Henry Cavill. I am such a big Henry Cavill fan. He is like my Hollywood crush. I will say they did not do Henry Cavill justice because they gave him like a G.I. Joe haircut. Wasn't a big fan of that. Does not look good on him. And they have a lot of like really great actors in it. And also there's like an ice skating element at the end of the movie, which made this movie like perfect for me because it's about a girl who writes and loves to read and loves to ice skate, and I was like, oh my god, this movie was made for me. So anyways, it was really great because it's by the same guy who makes the Kingsman movies. So they're action movies, but they're not like serious action movies, and they're kind of satirical, which I really enjoy, like, you know, not taking it all that seriously. The cinema is so close to our house, which is so nice because after the movie we can just come home. Growing up, the movie theater was like 30 minutes from my childhood home, and so it was always like an event coming back, versus this was like so easy. So anyways, we came home, and we pretty much like, we didn't immediately go to bed, but pretty soon thereafter it was like kind of bedtime. So this morning I've already been kind of like up and doing stuff. I went to the gym as soon as I woke up. I'm trying to find a routine that like works for my schedule, and I definitely feel like the weekends are a little bit easier for me to hit the gym than the weekdays. So today I did like a run, and then I did back day, and then afterwards I saw the farmer's market was open, so I just like popped over from the gym and just walked to the farmer's market. I picked up a couple local things like local honey, Zeke's coffee, which is amazing coffee, and oh, dog food. This one woman makes beef dehydrated dog food, which Cider loves beef dehydrated liver, so I picked that up for her. Came home and made some breakfast for Trey, which was really nice. And yeah, now I've taken a shower, so catching you guys up to speed on that. Thinking about today, So I don't have anything going on for a couple hours. I kind of want to have like a little bit of a Sunday reset. I need to like do some laundry and clean up around the house a little bit. I am going to send my husband to the grocery store. And like most of the time I do the grocery shopping, but every once in a while like he does it, which is nice because that lets me focus on other stuff. So he's gonna go here in a little bit. I'm gonna clean up around the house, and then tonight I am going ice skating with one of my friends. The DC outdoor ice skating rinks are open just for the rest of the end of this month. So there's a couple DC rinks. There's like 4 outdoor ice skating rinks. And I've been to the Georgetown one a couple times, really enjoyed it. I actually took you guys with me on like one of my previous vlogs, and but I haven't been to the one at the wharf, and she went, I think it was last week, and really enjoyed it. So I asked her if she would go with me so that I can enjoy it as well. So we're gonna go do that tonight, and yeah, so that's gonna be really fun. I'm not sure if we're gonna get like drinks or dinner or anything afterwards. We'll kind of see. I'm sure we'll just like see how we're feeling. Yeah, and that is the plan for today. So really quick, I just wanted to share that if you are someone who's like me and who's like, I am trying to elevate my shower routine, I immediately was like, okay, I want to find a new body wash, because I've used Bath & Body Works body wash forever. I've used drugstore body wash. I've just tried all the different types, and I think I finally found a new brand that I really like. It's called Salt and Stone. So this is what the packaging looked like for my current bottle. The last scent I got was black, so they have different colors, but essentially I saw this somewhere on TikTok. There was an influencer using it, and I was like, you know what, I am so ready to like find a body wash that I love, and I was hoping this would be it. They were super out of stock of all the scents back when I was buying, so I bought the brand new scent, which was Black Rose and Oud. This is obviously empty. Use the whole thing. This smelled like smoky rose. I bought this around Halloween time, so this was actually perfect for that time period, and it's lasted me a long time. So that's October, November, December, January, February. So this bottle lasted me 4 months, and I do take a shower in the morning and in the evening. And I really enjoyed it, so I did buy another scent. So I bought the Santal and Vetiver, I think is how you say it. To me, this smells more like sandalwood and like orange blossom, which is really nice for like this time of year. And so I just wanted to come on here and say that, because I know for me, I've been trying to like elevate parts of my daily routine to just like feel better about stuff, and I just felt like my shower routine was really lacking, and then I got this and I just feel so much better about it. So I just wanted to share. I got mine on Amazon. You can buy it through the store, but I think shipping is more expensive if you buy it directly through them, so I just did it through Amazon. So I'm home. It was such a fun Sunday. I feel like this lighting is not very flattering. But yeah, it was super fun. So went ice skating at the wharf, which was honestly really cute. Like I think I might like it better than Georgetown's ice skating rink. I don't know, TBD. But yeah, so that means I've hit 3 of the 4 outdoor ice skating rinks, and I just have 1 more to go. So I think my friend and I are gonna try to go to that one before the end of February to make sure we hit all 4 of DC's outdoor ice skating rinks before they take them down for the season. So anyway, we did that, and then we went to Mi Verda, which is like an elevated Mexican food experience, and that was really yummy. Came home and I had something I'm kind of working on. I don't know if I want to like talk about it on this channel, but there was something that I was working on, or I'm prepping to work on. We'll see. I have not committed to the idea of it, but I'm thinking about it. But yeah, so that's it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekend with me. It was pretty relaxing. Like, I did stuff, but I didn't overdo stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I did things, but it wasn't like a ton of stuff. And I feel like that's the kind of weekend that I love to have, is when I don't, and I feel like good from the weekend, not drained, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you can like do stuff on the weekend, it makes you feel really drained. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because it really helps support my channel, and I'll talk to you guys in another one. Bye.